Ladies and gentlemen,
What up?
for the first time in American history, we're about to nominate a black woman to become president.
And I'm glad about it.
Well, I hope so, because you clowns show ass for this. And I'm just telling y'all show better y'all better know what y'all talking about here, because this is about to be some risky business. But I first of all, let's just get the initial reactions. What's up, reps? Good to see you. Hey,
Reps already started.
by your own government's admission, if you have 1/10 of black blood in you, she is black. That's what y'all. That's why we couldn't have our. We were only 3/4 of a person, 3/5 of a person. So, you go talk to your country about that. But again, you see that unpolitically correct. I don't have none. I'm just not gonna play that. What up, Lonnie? Good to see you. Yes, sir. All right. So initial reactions, Mr. Walter.
Can y'all see me?
Yes.
Well, let's see here.
Can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
We want to hear from you. We like to hear from you.
Excitement. I was excited. I've been waiting on this moment. For Joe to drop out since the debate. I actually, as Lamar will tell you, it's been before the debate. Earlier this year, I never thought Joe Biden was the best candidate to run, and this is just really interject a lot of enthusiasm and vigor and hope into the campaign now. That we got a lot of it. And I'm one of the ones that don't believe, and we'll get into it. I believe that maybe we should open it up and have more of a competition than just outright, coordinating the queen. That's just my opinion. But first impressions. Whew, thank you, Jesus. If I could say so myself.
All right, Mr. Mortgage himself.
I will say, as an independent, I think I'm excited. I like the historical value of it, of this black woman, because I call her, I feel she's black. If I saw her on the street, I would assume she's black. I wouldn't know she had no engine in her. So I like the idea, because I was Team Kamala when she was running for president against Joe. So I'm happy that it's come back around and she has an opportunity, because I am someone that has followed her career and seen how she worked her way up the ranks and kicked tail in the Senate. And so I'm glad that Joe did the right thing, even though he didn't want to do it. He went out kicking and screaming. The only reason he did is because the money gonna dry up. It is drying up, and everybody's coming out, and Obama and Pelosi, Schumer, and all working behind the scenes to make it happen, put that pressure on him. And then he had old dude came out from the Senate. What's his name? The guy with the eyes. He came out. It was over at that point. So I'm glad he did it.
The guy with the eyes.
The guy with the eyes was the senator that came out last. The high-ranking senator that came out and told him.
Schumer?
Not Schumer. The other one. The most recent one that came out.
With the eyes.
And he got bug eyes. He white. Remember the one the senator that came out and said he wanted Biden to step down?
I don't know.
You throwing me with Adam Schiff ain't a senator though.
He's not a senator?
He's running for a senator.
Oh, he's running for senator. You're right.
He's a congressman right now. That's what you was throwing me. I'm like, what are you talking about? But he's in that same clique, you know what I'm saying, with Pelosi and all them. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all finally got y'all wish, but I sure hope y'all I really do hope that y'all want what y'all asking for. I'll be honest. We're about to really find out how America feels about black women. That's what you're about to find out. You're about to find out how America really feels about a black woman. Again, y'all say y'all will vote for a mop bucket. Well, you got a little better than that now. This is what y'all wanted, so I hope y'all get what y'all asked for, because again, y'all think that we are so evolved, and this is what I will say I like about this. She's a prosecutor, and Trump's been prosecuted.
That's what I like about it.
Huh?
That's what I like about it. I like the idea that she is a prosecutor, attorney general, and he is a multiple time felon. They always use the term prosecute the case. I
Right.
like the idea that she's able to do that with facts and kind of go at it from that angle. And she's a tough cookie, to be honest with you. She's tough. She can talk. Her talking is way better than, and her debating and talking to me is way better than Biden. If she's
Reps.
loose and is herself and ain't playing this whole role she tries to play to not outshine him and be like she was when she was in the Senate eating their lunch, then I think she'll get a lot of folks that'll be jumping on the bandwagon.
I think Reps is telling they're beginning to share the truth. That is that if they didn't vote for Hillary again, and Hillary and Bill have come out and endorsed her, and so did old Joe. I think Joe need to go on out there and campaign for her too. If I'm being honest.
Oh, he definitely will. Definitely, most definitely.
I don't know, I think
Need to too. And Oprah needs to get her tail on out there like she did for Obama and campaign.
Yeah, let's go.
Well,
Let's go
yeah,
have
you about to see Michelle Obama and Barack Obama on the campaign trail with
you think
Kamala.
so?
You about to see? Oh, absolutely. I mean, when they officially nominate her, this is the thing. I like the aspect of competition. I think it keeps
I know.
the eyes on the Democratic Party, and you don't want to coordinate her. That's going to be a bad thing for her going into the campaign because Donald Trump them going to be like, she didn't win, she was just coordinated. And so I think that you need to have some type of, because she's going to win the nomination. She got everything works in her favor. She got the financial part because she's the only one that can claim that money. She has Biden endorsements, who Biden already have all those delegates promised to him. So then he's going to, with that endorsement, his delegates going to go over to her. She's going to win the nomination no matter what. I do believe that it is in her best interest that it shows that she wants to compete. And she says so in her speech or in her written statement that she looks forward to earning the nomination.
Yeah, it's funny because I think everybody's been knowing about this. I really laughed because when Joe sat down with BET or even Lester Holt a few days ago, I think Joe knew he was stepping down then because Trump made the statement, well, my VP is going to debate whoever Kamala Harris picks. And I'm like, okay, well, then y'all been knowing. And then because Joe's sitting up that line, he going to stay in the race. That would make Pelosi now speak. I mean, again, there's a lot of mess going on, even with Cortez, Ocasio.
No, I don't think. Listen,
okay,
it don't serve the Democratic Party for Joe Biden to be that wouldn't serve. I think he said what he said. He didn't make the decision until this weekend that he was going to step down. I believe that. I truly believe that.
Joe Biden's going on concert the rest of the year. We have never seen this before, but I mean, the amount of love these white people finna try to show this man because he done stepped down. I mean, he's the greatest and he's the most amazing. He is the greatest patriot of all time. I mean, they finna just praise him to no end now.
I listen, he deserves it.
Ridiculous.
He deserve it. Listen, you know what I've heard?
Awesome.
You know what I've heard? And they were talking about what's a true test of a man's character. And most people say, what's the test of a man's character? What you normally hear? The true test of a man's character.
When you go to the restroom, I don't know.
Okay.
Honesty.
They said it truly is power. That how do a person act when they become in power? That's how you can really test someone's character. For someone to be in power and to relinquish that power is admirable. It's to be praised because he's not standing in the way. Joe Biden was going to lose this election by a landslide. He wasn't going to win. He kept slipping down in the polls. He's losing. He states that are solid Democratic or not leaning Democratic because of Joe Biden is unpopular, and his economic policies don't help that. So
all that reps. All that reps. And again, yeah, go on, Lamar.
I was just gonna say I don't like all the butt kissing of him trying to make it feel
Right,
good because
right.
I think he waited entirely too long for one, and he's not doing it because he trying to be whatever
I
they trying
agree.
to say.
Yeah, yeah,
He's upset. They say he's seething is the term they
yeah. He's
he,
upset about it.
he's furious. He
And
did
no,
it
so
because
nobody want to hear all that now. Yeah.
the Democratic
I think.
machine forced him out, which they should have, in my opinion. But he's pissed off. But I do feel like they are going to coalesce around Kamala because the Democrat machine, the elite, they do not want to lose against Trump. And there's so many of them that he plan on going after that they're going to do
Mm-hmm.
whatever they can to make
That's
sure
real.
stay out of office. So I think they will coalesce around her. She just got to pick the right vice president. I heard someone say on the show that maybe she should go with Whitmer and try to do a double woman ticket like they've
No,
never done, which I feel like that's dangerous. However, I'm also thinking about would white men rather old white men rather she be the president over another white woman over a white man?
then you missing that. I
No.
think in all reality that will be the greatest mistake because you telling me in this misogynistic era, I mean country, that two women, man, listen, now as poetic as it sounds,
That would never happen.
I don't see that. I mean, again, you gotta okay. Just Hillary in itself, I think she's gonna have to pick someone. Again, we've played the 270 game. She gotta pick somebody who has a lot of delegates in the state who's gonna help her.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. She gotta get somebody that has a lot of
Yeah.
delegates. I mean,
I think, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think a lot of it's like 5 or 6 people that they are saying that she might pick for her vice president, and they're all white men. It's Shapiro,
Shapiro, Ohio.
Kelly, the guy from Ohio. They've already endorsed her, so they're not going to run against her. Now Whitmer, she hasn't endorsed her, so she might put the right hat in the ring to run. And we know Joe Manchin is already talking about coming back to the Democratic Party to run. And so we'll see.
yeah. So again, I'm just for the record, I'll be honest with you. I think she's gonna pick a man. She needs to in order to because here it is. Joe have always made the statement, and I don't know how true it is. I'm just telling y'all what the man says, and most people say if you want to get over the hump, you got to get the women and the black women vote. So again, Kamala already has the black woman's vote clearly,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. If and I said it the other day, I don't really feel like white women. There's a lot of white women who don't want to see. They had a problem with Hillary, so I know they don't want to see the black woman get it before a white woman get it. But
I just hope they don't get that same.
But see again, Lamar, everybody's having. But see, here it is. We got rid of Joe, and now everybody's coming up with reasons why they don't want Kamala. I don't know what y'all want. I don't know what people want. So either we want Trump to lose, or we're gonna have an issue about every single person that we put up. I just don't get us.
I think Kamala can beat Trump if all the things if the right people coalesce around all those people I named, the Democratic elite, the Oprahs and the Obamas and the Clintons, and all these folks coalesce around like all the celebrities, if they do like they're supposed to do and make it a big ordeal, the Democratic convention be amazing on big olds to do, I think she can beat him, honestly. She's gonna embarrass him in debates. She's gonna embarrass him. I think people are even Republicans.
He's not gonna debate. He's not gonna debate that second debate.
Yeah, he'd be smart not to.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it.
But it's gonna have to be Shapiro and I can't think of the other guy's name, but it's Ohio and his Pennsylvania governors. I listen to both of them, and both of them I think would be great because we need Pennsylvania and we need Ohio.
But I want to bring up something else to y'all. I want to bring up this. Remember now, see we have some history about how America feels about a black president. And if y'all remember how everything started to Donald Trump becoming the 44th president, This is Obama 2.0 now. If she gets this, man, the race war is gonna like just engulf in flames right now. Because
Yeah,
there was so much
I think there
vitriol,
was a major backlash
so
to
much
Obama's
vitriol for Obama.
presidency. Yeah.
Yeah, I just, it's not gonna. Again, I'm
And,
voting
but
for her.
also, I think that you followed up the Obama presidency with a woman as the nominee the next go around, and Hillary Clinton, who was probably the most qualified person to be president at the time, was probably the most unpopular person at that time besides Donald Trump. And so, can Kamala beat Trump? It's going to be close. I do think that she has a better opportunity to beat him than Joe Biden. Look, everybody's dug in, right? We everybody on this panel was going to vote for Kamala or Joe, no matter what, or like you said, a mop bucket, no matter what, over Donald Trump. That was going to happen. And on the other side, they dug in as well. It's going to be those independents, those little sliver independents that didn't like either candidate. Does this move them in that needle? She got a lot of work to do. She got a lot of work to show who she is. Because to be honest, Joe Biden in his White House held her back for the last 3.5 years. We heard hardly nothing from Kamala, absolutely nothing. And I do think it was deliberate.
You said what?
They held her back.
We ain't heard nothing from Kamala. You said?
Yeah, the
As
last
vice president.
As vice president.
I really hate that argument. I'm so sick of hearing that argument from people. Like, I don't think we've ever used this argument with any other vice president. No vice president really. I feel like we see her way more. We saw Cheney. Cheney never.
Cheney was doing something. Cheney was.
We
Cheney
may not
was,
have. Yeah, we may
Cheney
not have
was
seen.
probably the most. Cheney probably was the most.
We didn't see him, but we saw his hands. We saw his work.
And Mike Pence was on national television
but it's like we
every week.
Woman to be outshining the president.
What I'm saying is Mike Pence, who Donald Trump don't want nobody to outshine him ever, was on TV more times than I can even think to count over the 4 years that Donald Trump was in office. Every time you saw he was on some Sunday show, some weekend show talking about the president's policy, they would have him go out there and do damage control for certain stuff. And Kamala was just, what was she doing? You know?
I feel like she's been all over the place.
Yeah, she laid low pretty good, and I think.
Where'd you see her on? Because I didn't see her on nothing.
But I don't think it matters now. What she didn't do was ruffle feathers for people to say, "No, we don't want her." So I mean, she did. She played the part. Again, this is risky. This is very risky. But I'm telling y'all,
it is.
You better go out there and get all them folks, because again, the only way Trump can get to 270, again, Texas, we don't have. It's gonna be red. But y'all better go out there and talk to all them other people. So if for all those other swing states, y'all better make sure those people get off those couches and start voting, because here it is. All Trump got voters in every state that they ain't gonna vote. So if you got 10 votes in Michigan for Trump, you better get 12 votes for Kamala. So y'all better get off your butt.
It's those 6 states that are straight purple. I do think that, like I said before, she gives this enthusiasm now. She gives hope into the campaign to get people out to vote. I think it's going to be like Lamar said. You gonna get Oprah. You gonna get the Obamas. You gonna get the Clintons. You gonna get everybody out there growling around her. It's about to be a full-out blitz of Kamala with all these big leaders of the Democratic Party. It's gonna be really a great sight to see.
Yeah, I guess.
Lose this. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm sorry, I put my headphones in. Okay. If she loses this, something is wrong, because the machine that's behind her that put all this effort into getting Joe to back down.
Right.
He got to put that same energy and more towards making sure she get elected. So for all the racist bigots that have an issue,
keep your mouth shut.
Money, they better shut up.
Grit it. That's right. Because
bad, what is it?
because the people that had no issue with Joe, we was gonna vote for him no matter what, and whatever the process was after that, it was gonna be. But now that you folks have gotten your way, you better not start no trouble with these
Right.
people again, man. Because again, when it's all said and done, there will be retribution, especially from Joe Biden if she don't win. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now.
I mean,
Y'all,
listen,
Man,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
they
honest.
better
Go ahead,
protect her.
Funk.
all right.
Go ahead, Funk.
I was gonna say they need to protect her. She need to get heightened security even now. If they already shooting at Trump, and they need to go and have her protected immediately.
Oh no, yeah, she got way
Even more
more
than she is now,
security.
right?
She got way more security because she's a vice president. I listen. I I don't. I disagree with both of y'all. This is not. This is going to be a very close race. I don't think she might not even win. I'm telling you this right now.
Oh
She
man, here
is
y'all go. Don't start that now.
no.
You just
She's
I
had
think
all the
I think
statistics 2 weeks ago.
I think she gonna
yeah.
win.
For Joe Biden, she is a better candidate than Joe Biden, but she still loses to Trump by 2 points, and she need to be in that 4 point.
She just getting started.
All right, what I'm saying is she need to be above him by at least by 4 to 5 points to get that win. So that's what I'm saying. For y'all to be like this is an outright win.
Nobody's saying this is an
Oh,
outright
Lord.
win.
I feel
y'all
like it
say
is.
y'all.
I feel like it is though. I feel
I
like it
don't.
is.
I don't.
It's
I think it's
historic.
gonna be close. Because Joe Biden barely won, and we came off a horrible Trump presidency, and Joe Biden barely
Let's
won
be
during
let's
COVID
be
time.
honest. Let's be honest. We say he won. It could very well have been rigged. We don't know if
Here
it was
y'all
ever.
go. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not. It's Joe
There
Biden.
y'all go. Okay.
I just don't
I
see.
don't.
I
Even,
just don't.
I don't.
I just want to say that I don't see. I don't. I just don't see Joe Biden getting more votes than Obama did, and the most votes ever. I just don't see that being a true fact.
Well, it wasn't that. It was just the most people that voted ever in the history of American history. That's what that was. So that's how you get more votes.
We'll never
If
know.
you have 60, if you only have 40% of the people come out and vote during Obama time, and you have 65, 70%, that's how you get that number.
But again, this is what's going to show. This is what's going to show. See, because everybody, those closet Republicans who want to make it seem like they don't have MAGA agendas, and y'all was leaning on the fact Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that. Let's see y'all vote for Kamala. Let's see you come up with a good reason why you can't. Why now all of a sudden you gonna stay at home? Because again, these folks out here asking these Republicans who don't like Trump, these never Trumpers, they're asking these people. So are you gonna vote for Kamala? Well, we'll see. It's about policy. This cannot be about policy.
I think Manchin did the same thing.
This is not policy. If it was about policy, then Donald Trump would lose by a landslide. This ain't about policy.
Right, and because Trump don't have, because he don't even talk about policy
Right.
whatsoever.
Right.
It ain't
So that's
about
what
policy.
I'm saying. No. So that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all gonna change the narrative again, and then we're gonna find out again that this country is going to be exposed. Again, y'all remember Cat Williams said this the year. We telling no lies this year.
I just think it's bigger than that. I do agree that she's a black woman, black and Indian. She is a woman of color, Asian. She's a woman of color. She is and she's a woman, so that already give her a little disadvantage. Both of those things. So I do agree, but I just most of America is dug in on who they're going to vote for. It's going to come down to those 6 states. In those 6 states, you got a lot of people also dug in those 6 states. It's just that sliver of voters. What Donald Trump, Joe Biden won Michigan by 10,000 votes. 10,000 votes. Those are the voters who are going to be swayed either way. It's going to be tough to get those people swayed, and it is going to come down to policy at that point because these people don't know who they're going to vote for, even right now. So yes, it's going to come down to policy for a lot of that stuff, and I don't see why it would, because Donald Trump to me is the clear odd choice of the person who you don't want to pick, but these people for some reason don't know who they're going to vote for. That's what you're going to try to pull in, and that's how it was for 2020. That's how it was for 2016, and it's gonna be like this for 2024 as well. She's gonna have to fight for those votes.
Okay.
You know, like you said, Texas is red, California gonna be blue, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania. I mean, Ohio. You know, these states that are always flip flopped, who's been flip flopping the last couple of elections. It's just going to be what it's going to be. So it's going to be tough. It's not going to be an outright win for either candidate, but she's going to have to make the case. I do believe, though, it will be harder for Donald Trump to go at her like she did at Joe Biden. Ain't going to be the same because she know how to attack.
Oh, yeah, she
going
will
to know how
not
to
miss.
attack.
And I'm going to tell you, okay, so wait, let you bringing it up because this is what's so interesting about this year for Donald. I'm going to tell you how angry he's going to be. Because first of all, you had Letitia James, Fonnie Willis, and now Kamala Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, you heard me when I
and
tell
all the,
you,
and all the black women that ain't gonna vote for him.
And this is if this was the hocus pocus of BET.
Yeah,
them three witches, that movie Hocus Pocus. Donald is gonna have nightmares about black women. You hear me? Because listen, if she wins, he's going to jail. He's going to jail.
Absolutely.
He's going to jail, and
we'll see. We'll see. That Supreme Court is to me is that's a shame.
Well, again, I just need.
He already had that case dropped against him with the
he's gonna appeal that.
files.
But again, he's gonna appeal again. That's the annoying part about our government is that this is normal, although it's being played out in a public forum. The problem is that that's a rogue judge. Again, he's a homeboy is going to appeal it. Then he's going to get a new judge, right? Because he want to start over now because he don't want that chick no more. So again, that's just normal. Although it's annoying because it takes so long. But no, that's going to get appealed.
Yeah, and if he wins, he can wipe everything away.
Sure.
What you might do, you know.
More importantly than all of that, the House and the Senate. At least if Trump is in there, there's some kind of checks and balances. The Democrats can say have some type of power in Congress.
Which they are projected to lose both this year. The Democratic Party is projected to lose both the House and the Senate.
But that was on
with Joe.
That only because Joe was kind of
I don't think it's gonna be there
right now. Invigoration and enthusiasm may have
maybe hopefully.
They'll win. Now, quick question, and this is excuse my ignorance. One of y'all may know. What happens with Congresswoman, the one that just died in Houston, the Democrat? That position does Hot Wheels get to replace her, and can he replace her with a Republican?
Well, no, he don't get changed. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be
the governor replace.
The governor replace him, but but that's a Democratic area
district.
Yeah, so he gets to
replace her until the election.
Until the
election. So he can put a Republican in there that will be in there until the election.
But that's not gonna matter because the election is in 4 months.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a lame duck. That's a lame duck seat right now.
I thought about that immediately when she came. Like, oh man, hold on.
Yeah, so that's a lame duck seat.
He probably wanted to replace it.
Yeah, he probably just keep it vacant until the election, and then let them see. But
that's right. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, they already down in the House anyway, and they projected to lose more seats. I do hope that this gives them hope and vigor. But the thing is, they got some tough seats coming up for the Senate, some tough seats in some Republican districts. That's why, in some Republican states for the Senate, it's going to be tough for them to keep all those seats. So they project to lose a couple of seats.
Well, so there's some insiders that are saying by Wednesday we should know if Kamala will have the nomination. They're reaching out to the delegates, and so the districts are going to find out how the delegates are feeling. And so based on that, we should know more by Wednesday whether or not Kamala is.
If she ain't got the nomination, if she's not anointed it, like I feel like she should be anyway because she's the vice president, If the president can't perform the duties and up to the task, it goes to the vice president. Even in my opinion,
He can perform duties. He
not
that's
really.
why he
He really
said
should
it.
step down all the way. In my opinion, he really shouldn't even be governing for the next few months. For my personal opinion, he ain't no
Well, he
president.
should go on a concert tour. Just
Something, but I don't see how I wouldn't even want him. I mean, she does want him to campaign for him, but I just hate seeing him. But if they go with anybody else, I promise you, they're gonna lose a lot of folks. Even if they try to do this whole competition thing,
it's gonna be.
because they're gonna lose me as an independent. I'm not voting for whoever when
So
whatever
I'm gonna be
thing
honest
they
with you,
do.
Paul. That's the crazy thing. The betters have Joe Biden, Kamala doing better than Joe Biden, but they have her still losing to Trump. They have other
We gotta get to
like
work.
people like
We
people
get to
like
work.
Shapiro beating Donald. They have Josh Shapiro beating Donald Trump by 5 points. This is
And
what I'm saying.
I'm with Trump. I mean, I'm with Biden right now with how he said Biden. You know, how Biden said, "Oh, I don't believe the polls," and they tell him the polls he was down. But then they say he's looking at the polls to determine how Kamala would do. So he do believe in the polls. But so I'm like that. I'm like Joe when it comes to the polls. When it comes to the polls, I don't. We don't really. The polling ain't accurate right now for her because the machine hadn't started. We ain't seen Oprah. We ain't seen
Well,
Michelle.
right.
We
Well,
ain't
but
seen
that's
nobody
different.
coming for it yet.
Yeah, I listen. It's a woman. It's a black woman. I think we have to hold our horses here and say it's gonna be tough. And it's gonna be close. This ain't gonna be a landslide. It's gonna come down to the wire. And she has, even with all the people, because I think Obama's popular among Democrats. He ain't popular among independents and Republicans. You know, he popular among probably leading Democratic independents. But so you got to think, it's not just it's going to be a tough race. It's gonna be tough.
I think this invigoration is going to give people. I think the turnout will be a whole lot better for the Democrats this particular election, which
Oh
will
yeah, I think
supersede the whole independent factor, in my opinion.
We're gonna find out for sure. We're gonna
we'll
find
see.
out for
We'll
sure.
see. Black
Unless
black
they
men
want Trump.
black men can't stand black women for some reason. I mean, I'm
And
on Instagram and I'm on Twitter and I'm kind of disgusted by some of the stuff I'm reading.
Yeah, that's that's what I'm saying. So again, this is a risk everybody's taking. So we're gonna see. And I'll just say this for the sake of the conversation. Once it comes down, once it comes down to it, with her picking her VP, and then we get to the convention and we see how she stands. I really do hope she gets him to debate. I really do hope that. But we're going to again find out this time next year what this country is really made of. It's really about to
Yeah,
find out.
I hope she wins, and I think she's gonna grab it. I think she's gonna get the nomination easily. I think, like I said, the delegates, the money, she got that nomination. It's
women.
gonna be on her.
Okay.
And
But
women.
I do want to see competition. I don't want to anoint a king. A king. We don't need to make a kingmaker here. We need to show that
Why
there's
not
some
though?
type of, because it's not going to go well with people. That's what I'm
And see,
saying. It might look good to us, but with people say they don't want that.
I feel like that falls into that. We gotta force it on 'em. I feel like it falls into that whole thing
You got to
of
force it on them.
Republicans. Yeah, Republicans fight dirty. They'll do whatever. They would do it. But Democrats are always trying to think, oh, what should we do? This is that nice or not? Is that nice? Is everybody happy about this? No, they need to do whatever they
It
need
got
to
to be
do to
some
keep
type
from
of
winning.
democratic. It got to be some type of democratic
That's why they
process
keep losing.
that happens.
It is
That she,
democratic.
but she listen. This is the thing, Lamar. She's gonna win a nomination no matter what.
It's a waste of time. We ain't got time for all this crap. These
You,
waste
you
of
got you got
propaganda.
you got 3 weeks into the convention. That's when after the convention. That's when the race really starts. And so
Anybody that decides to go against her in some type of stupid primary like that,
Joe Manchin's gonna go against her. You already know he's gonna get ready to go against her.
he ain't getting no votes.
Yeah.
Don't nobody like Joe Manchin.
Yeah.
It,
No.
He
it's a
wasting his
great,
money.
but it's the best person to do it because they
That's
need it's
why
at
he
least
wouldn't get
it's at
behind one of his
least
interviews there.
some type of it's at least some type of competition. Also, Gretchen Whitmer have not endorsed her. She have not said anything.
And listen,
She might get into the race. She might get
that's
into the race.
that's political cutthroat if they do that because now
she committed suicide.
yeah, y'all that's not if they do that, then y'all are more stupider than I thought y'all were.
You know what's interesting? While it's horrible the stuff that how black men don't support black women and black and women don't support women like Hillary, even though they don't do that for their own people, if someone else comes against them, it becomes a problem. Even though black folk probably won't come out in droves like they should for a Kamala Harris, who's a black woman, if Gretchen comes out, a white woman comes against her, they ain't gonna come out at all. They're gonna be pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
Well. It's not the vote. It's gonna be just for. It's gonna be just for. I think they
Primary.
talking about the primary for the delegates. They just trying to get the delegates. So it's like get all 3,000 delegates in the room and show the process of y'all competing
Man,
to America. Give this sham competition.
The fact that you say that, really tells you how complicated and very ignorant our process is.
Yeah,
Like,
we don't vote. We
doing?
Because before this, it was always an open convention, right? We voted for the delegates, which was crazy. And so this is how it used to be.
This is crazy.
And then they would vote for the nominee for president.
Yeah, we
and
have a very horrible process, and this is another thing that's being exposed. Again, man, Cat Williams.
It's kind of hard. This ain't new though. This is how we've been a nation for 200 years. This is how it's always been.
We don't do it.
Yeah, Cat Williams needs to be the next pope because boy, he laid a hard one on us at the beginning of this year, and so I don't know, man. We're gonna give space for this information, and I think we're going to be able to come back and have more information. I think the more news we get, the more clear this fog is gonna be for us, man. So we're just gonna see what's up and go from there, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready for. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. I'm ready to go. I think this is what the campaign needed. I think this is what the Democratic Party needed for him to step down. And I think you about to see a lot of unity after we pick Kamala. You about to see the Democratic Party come together like they did, like the Republicans did on that convention, and you about to see a big war. It's gonna be tough. You about to see a war.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do my final thoughts. I'll start with my final thoughts. I want to agree, Rick. I feel like we are getting ready to see a lot of unity if it's done right.
Put the mic up to your mouth. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yes, great.
I feel like the Democrats are getting ready to see a lot of unity if they do it right. If everyone coalesces around the heir apparent, in my opinion. And I think we will. I think that if they do this whole competition crap, that they're going to lose a whole lot of Negroes, including me, and a whole lot of women, because Kamala has been out on the campaign trail for Biden's old hair, talking about these women losing reproductive rights and abortion. She's been out there getting a whole lot, drumming up support, drumming up money. And if they just cut her off like that after she's done all this work, and then she just automatically is just out, no, I won't be voting for no Democrat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, Rick.
No, I agree. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think that they're going to they should have a competition. She's already heir apparent. She's going to win that nomination no matter what. It's just for optics to show that it's a democratic process. But my final thoughts is I'm happy. This is the best news. And I'm, like I said before, I'm ready to gear for a fight. I cannot wait to see a debate. I think we might have one. We might get one debate. All right,
boy, in debate.
We might get one debate. Because like what you said before, you named all those other black women. I think this is an opportunity for Donald Trump to show that he ain't afraid. Black women, I'm gonna debate you. Let's get it on. And she should pick a white man, which I think almost like 95% sure that's what she's gonna do. And we have a chance to save democracy. That's what they said. Thanks to Joe Biden for doing the right thing. Took a long time, but thanks to you for doing the right thing.
Yeah. And
so
Shapiro is a Jewish name. She might need to go Jewish.
The Jew and the black, huh? All right. So
it might not go well with the Palestinian Free Palestine.
Oh my goodness. Yes, they'll definitely. So I'm gonna take left field here. Reps, I don't know if she gonna beat him, but again, this is they pick. This is the scheme that they want to see happen. So we're gonna see. Again, I'm gonna tell y'all something very interesting to me. A long time ago, Joe Biden was over a Senate committee, and he was presiding over a case for a man named Clarence Thomas and Anita Hill. And the foolery that went on in that courtroom or in that
Oh,
thing.
sweet 80s. Was that
Listen,
80s or
man,
90s? 80s.
I'm gonna just tell you something. That this is so poetic. So poetic that Joe Biden treated that black woman away, and that a black woman finna take that clown out.
And the black woman, Anita Hill, voted for Joe Biden. Ain't that crazy? She voted for him.
I'm just saying,
Right.
it's just something about this year that's really
No,
interesting to
that's
me.
very poetic. That's very
Reps, I'm just telling you, man, it's just something
Poetic.
about this year that's really interesting to me. That because Joe, that was not a very good look for Joe that time. And again, just to see this thing come full circle for this moment, what they say, I can't think of the comment, but for me, this is very poetic for a black woman to overthrow this man when he embarrassed a black woman in that Senate committee. And so I'll just say, Joe, that's what you get, chump. You know what I'm saying? And just
well, to be fair to Joe Biden, at least he didn't have to endorse Kamala. He did, so
oh yes he
He
did.
did.
Oh yes he did.
He
He didn't have no choice. No, yes he did. Yes sir, he did.
Joe is not in control.
So on behalf of Anita Hill, Joe, you can take it and shove it because you just got fair play. I wish I could think of that joke, but but anyway, it is what it is, man. And,
anyway, we'll do a Joe Biden.
You said year of exposure. Woo, child. Listen,
Yep.
I'm just telling you. I'm just putting
politics.
Yeah, sloppy Joe. That is that's it. Hashtag sloppy Joe. So we're gonna keep talking about it as we get more information. And again, I'll end with this. This is your only chance that the government will ever allow you to have a candidate for president as a black woman. So y'all better take it while you can, because she wasn't gonna get this. She was never gonna get this nomination the normal way. She was never going to, even when listen. So this is the only chance y'all got.
And that's why you gotta have some type of competition.
Well, they gotta be smart.
You want to be like, you don't want them to be like, yeah, look, they had to give it to the black woman. They had to give it to her. I
wouldn't give a damn. I don't care.
They had to give it to her.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Which might turn some people off during election time. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you can say that about Ketanji Brown.
Well, that's your only chance.
That's just how that's. But you can't say that. That's how that system is supposed to be run. We don't vote for the Supreme Court justices.
Okay, I'm just telling y'all this is y'all only chance, that because they would never make her the candidate through a primary, never. So this is the only shot. So
I think she got a strong chance of beating him. It's going to be close. I really do think she got a strong chance, especially when the competition get going and the campaign get going.
Yeah. Well, again, on behalf of Anita Hill, we'll say see you later, Joe, and we'll see y'all next week.
Check out tomorrow. Go check out TLG tonight.
Yes, we're gonna be following up. You definitely want to hear that. You want to hear that conversation because we're gonna bring it up tonight. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Y'all come check us out Monday. We in the thing. Thank you, brothers. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man.
Let's go, Joe.